on, y'all? It's been a hot minute since I made a video, but just been busy. But as y'all can see, I'm not pulling a regular flatbed no more. Like one of my friends called it the other day. He called it a diet flatbed, which is fucking hilarious, and I'm gonna stick to calling it that. But technical name for this kind of trailer is a Curtainside. As y'all can see, it's got walls like a reefer, roof like a reefer, or drive-in or whatever in the back doors. But the curtains are the sides. Hence the name Curtainside. I kind of stepped away from pulling regular flatbed with this company because it's not as consistent as I would like it to be. So I latched on to a Curtainside. And since I did that about a month ago, it has been so much more consistent. Come on. But I'm out here in Oakdale, Louisiana, and I'm gonna be headed to Cleveland, Texas. And once I leave Cleveland, I'm going up to Conroe to get a load going to Dallas. On regular flatbed, I'm not able to plan myself out like that because regular open deck with this company doesn't have the contract freight like Curtainside does. So I figured this would be the best move for me, is moving to Curtainside. And one day I was at the office at the yard, and I know where the owner, like I've talked with the owner of the company a couple times, because he's actually one of the dispatchers with the company I'm with. He's part owner and he's also a dispatcher. So I went and talked to him. I said, hey, I have a question. He said, all right, sit down, let's talk. So I asked him, I said, how much of a pain would it be for me to switch to Curtainside? And he said, well, when do you want to do it? I mean, I can take a trailer home today if you want. So that day, I dropped my regular flatbed, hooked up to this Curtainside, switched dispatchers, and I've been doing it ever since. Curtainside does have its drawbacks. Like with regular open deck, you can be loaded from an overhead crane. With this Curtainside, you can't do that because of this. But one of the big pluses to Curtainside is these 5-minute tarp jobs. I absolutely love this part of it. And then you just do all the buckles. And that's it. And this past weekend, Old Voodoo had a little spa day, I like to call it. She got a full PM, which is oil change, oil filter, fuel filters, and my water filter, which is coolant filter, but everyone calls it a water filter. I'm running Rotella 15W40. I bought 10 gallons, even though I didn't need all 10 because I'm using 2 gallons of Lucas oil stabilizer. But I want to have extra oil. So I bought 10 gallons of Rotella 1540, 2 gallons of Lucas oil stabilizer, 3 gallons of Lucas fuel treatment, big oil filter, which is the normal size oil filter, but the fucker holds about a gallon. My fuel water separator, a fuel filter, and my coolant filter ran me about, I think it was $5.67 and some change. And I'm changing my oil, you know, every 13 to 15,000 miles because I'm not a fan of how Prime does theirs because their oil changes are every 75,000 miles, which I don't like that. Then with these older motors, you don't want to run them that long between oil changes. So I think I can deal with 600 bucks every 15,000 to 13,000 miles. That and it's tax deduction, so yeah, it hurts the day I go buy the shit, but it helps me out on taxes at the end of it. That and she got a bad because she was fucking dirty. So at the house we have our own a gas powered pressure washer that's got a diesel fired heater on it. So on the real dirty shits, I was able to put some hot water on it to make it cut through that grime a lot faster. And obviously she did get a little dirty on the ride up here because it had just rained, so there was road grime and dust in the gravel parking lots and all that shit. But it was time for her to get her bath. Got her nice and shined up, which I'm probably going to use that picture I took as the thumbnail for this video. And in that picture, yes, the bumper was still full of bugs. I just hadn't got to washing it yet. I just couldn't miss that photo opportunity. But yeah, that's what's new with JDQ. I dropped that old open deck and I'm pulling, like my buddy calls it, a diet flatbed now. Work is a lot more consistent. Like I was saying earlier, I'm able to plan myself out over the course of a couple days. You know, like, because I don't go on very long hauls. I'm from South Louisiana, and the farthest I've ventured out was about 2 hours north of Tampa, Florida. Either that or Oklahoma City. But that Oklahoma City run, that was on regular flatbed. When I went to the spot just north of Tampa, Florida, about 2 hours north or so, that was on Curtainside. So I don't really venture out all that far. Granted, we do have loads on Curtainside that go up to Buckhannon, West Virginia. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to fight that shit in the wintertime, especially after all the shit I've been seeing on Facebook about snowstorms and blizzards and ice storms. And no, I don't fuck with all that. I don't feel like dealing with it, so I'm gonna stay south, and once summertime rolls around, I might jump on one of them Buckhannon runs just to see what it's about, because they pay like fucking $6 grand from what I've been hearing. So I think I can do that. Go run up to Buckhannon, give me a load coming back, and still maybe have time to run another load, so I'll gross damn near 10 grand. I'll take that. And the loads, you know, the pay that I'm talking about, that's before the company's 20%, you know, because I get 80% of the line haul over here. So that cost is, or that price that we get is before the company's 20%. So I just gotta do a little bit of math to get my cut, you know. I get 80% of the line haul and 100% of the fuel surcharge. So it's not too difficult to do the math on it. But I think that about wraps it up for this one. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all drive safe. Peace.